Oh yeah, what do you guys do again? That's the response I regularly get when meeting someone new at an event or any random social gathering. But tonight I have a whole 2 minutes, so let me quickly tell you what we do. We are one of the last bastions of democracy left. Outside of voting or calling your local representative, the few places public gets a chance to make change are at hearings and in the courts. And the only way for that input to have any real weight is if it's coming from a lawyer. The New Mexico Environmental Law Center represents people. We don't represent animals or beautiful places. We don't represent companies or the state. We represent people like you. If there is a threat to your water because a company wants to build in your neighborhood, or there's a threat to your air because a highway wants to expand, we represent you and your neighbors. See, the way these things usually go down is that when any company or government agency wants to move in or make a change, they must go through a permitting process. This process is very time-consuming and expensive for all parties involved. Now, the local government and the company have a budget for this kind of thing. You usually don't. And yet the public needs to be involved or else your needs will not be considered. Public comment periods are often required, as in decision makers are required to offer time for your comment, but they often don't have to listen. It's like you get a quick, rough invite to a party with no intention of you actually participating. There's a place set for you, but they didn't buy any extra food. They don't really think you'll come. And why would you? You're really not welcome. Yet, we get you into the party, and we get you a big slice of cake. If public input is necessary for the integrity of our democracy, then the Law Center is one organization that is making that happen. Because for the most part, you can't even get through the door without a lawyer. And if through that permitting process someone doesn't follow the rules, the only way to check them is through the courts. They have a budget for that too. You probably don't. If the public isn't involved, your voice never gets heard, questions never get answered, impacts never get evaluated, and the company and the government move forward unchecked and blind. I work for the New Mexico Environmental Law Center, a nonprofit law firm that works to put the public back in public process, and that's what we do. Thank you.